Hey y'all, this is Rayborn the Witch coming at you live from Femspiration 215, and I'm here today to give my spirit messages to you. The thing that rose for me in dreams and also in my reality at the current moment is self-love and how to bring self-love into the mix a little bit more and heal on a deeper level. And I received a message as well about needing to really tend to your inner child and allow that to be the place where you begin to heal and transform on a bigger level. There's a lot of healing energy that's coming into focus for us in the last month of the year. And also it's around like making those shifts to become more aware of yourself and also more aware of your inner needs. We have a full moon in Cancer at the end of the month, which is going to be in some sign, like I think in Cancer, it's going to be in their 12th house, which is all about higher perspectives and more spiritual perspectives. But there's a spiritual lens to everything that's happening right now, and there is a need to if you are willing to go into those deeper places and heal those things and certain aspects of yourself, it's coming from a place of really needing to speak to your inner child. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring out my Good Tarot deck, which is a deck that I use when I commune with one of my goddesses, and she brings me the messages that I need to help heal myself. Sometimes there are harder messages, sometimes they are more loving messages, but the goal is to be honest with yourself and be honest with where you are in the process of healing and where your inner child needs that support and that love. So I have a spread for you that we're going to do. It's a 3-card spread. So the first question is, how does your inner child feel? So we're going to start with, how does your inner child feel at this moment in time? Now the best thing about this deck is it has like positive affirmations for each of the cards, so I will read those as well. So how does your inner child feel at this time? How does your inner child feel at this time? So let's get a card on this for my collective. How does your inner child feel at this time? It's around the holidays. Okay, so the 4 of Fire is the 4 of Wands, which is all about that 11-11 energy. So if you're seeing 11-11 happening right now for you, that is a call to more stability and roots that you come from. So the roots that have kind of like built your foundation, and really going back into the home aspect of your maybe childhood and the safety that you did experience in your inner childhood. Now on a more personal level, my mom's funeral was on 11/11, and I didn't realize that until I looked at a photo that had 11/11 stamped on it, and that message for me appears often as a communication with my mother, and I know that she is with me now and she's always with me. And for those of you that have lost your mothers or lost an important parent or parental figure in your life, they are with you at this time to help you heal those aspects of yourself and bring you that support and that love. So the next question is, what does your inner child need? So what does your inner child need at this time? We have the King of Air. The King of Air is all about logic, practicality, and a higher perspective, a more logical perspective. So maybe you've been trapped in your emotions, as I have, and you need that kind of daddy-like energy, or that like, no, like let's get out of our emotions and let's really think about this from a different place and from a different perspective so that we can transform our thoughts and our ideas into a new way of thinking and being for ourselves. So your inner child does need that kind of like more practical approach at this time. You also might be feeling that your inner child needs that like thinking of grandfather energy or father energy, or maybe like the need for paternal love right now. So that is coming into focus, and it does usually come into focus when we go into Capricorn season, because Capricorn is a more of a masculine energy, and I say that very loosely, but we also have planets coming into focus that are shifting our perspective of things and are helping us build more structure and stability in our lives. But also with Sagittarius also still here, we are thinking about the joy that we want to have, and maybe the joy that we felt as a child in the arms of our father, or in the arms of somebody that was a more protective energy for us. So the next card and the last card is, how can you best parent your inner child? How can you best parent your inner child? Now, the other thing about the King of Air for me is that this is like Archangel Michael. So if you need to bring Archangel Michael into the mix to help you, support you and slay some of your demons right now, or protect you in a bigger sense, he is available to you. That energy is available to you, and it's a very important energy that you can tap into. He's always here. He's always present. I received song messages last night, and the second song that I got was Beyonce's, what's the song? It can last forever. Baby, just hold on to me. Hold on to me. And the cool thing is that I saw blue because that's their child's name. And that was a clear message from Michael for me, that to hold on to him right now because his love will last forever and that angelic support will last forever. So the next thing is how can you best parent your inner child at this time? How can you best parent your inner child at this time? Okay, one more card here. Okay, how can you best parent your inner child at this time? Oh, we have the King of Water. And the King of Water is another, so we got two kings on the table. The King of Water is the King of Cups. He is the king of emotional balance. So what does your inner child need right now? They need to find that emotional balance from within. We also have this like water energy, and then also this tender love and support of that kind of more emotionally tapped in person that is able to see the logic through the emotions and provide that stability to help you ride those waves right now, because the waves are coming in and the waves of change are starting to show up in our everyday life, but also within our emotions and also within the messages that we are receiving. And it needs to have this smooth, calm approach to how we go through these emotional waves and this emotional turbulence. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the messages that come from the Good Tarot around each of these cards. And I'm going to start with the Four of Wands, the Four of Fire. So it says a new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, harmony, and relationships. So that is what how your inner child feels right now at this time. And it says dancers have partners, singers have musicians helping them create sweet music, and I find others who are in sync with me and my desires. So your inner child feels that they need that source of connection. It's a time for celebrating friendships and all that others bring to my life, a time of revelry, relishing the pleasures of being in good company, making magic together with others is the focus at this time. So call back that soul family, call back your soul tribe right now, and really reach out to them for that support and that love and that nourishing that your inner child needs. So the next card was the King of Air, and the King of Air, where's the King of Air? The King of Air is in the front here. Okay, so let me get to the King of Air. Now the King of Air is what your inner child needs at this time. And it says, truth is everything. I think before I act. I work the universal laws with clear intention. Do I see the foundation of the past affect the present and the future? So there is a need to go back into the past and think about how that shapes and informs your reality in the present, and how that shapes and informs your perception and your own truth in the situations of things. And then the last card was the King of Water. So let's get the King of Water message for today. And this is around how to best parent your inner child. And this is with love and compassion. The King of Cups, the King of Water is all about love and compassion and understanding. And it's generous, diplomatic, and fair, and a good listener and non-judgmental peacemaker. So it says, I honor and respect all beings, including myself, and see the commonalities we share and the spirit that is in us all. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, making a decision, or taking action. I gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and divisiveness and into harmonious collaboration. So that is what your inner child needs to be parented right now. So it is really about really working with that energy and helping support your inner child, and doing it from a place of love, but also a place of firmness, right? Because the King energy is all about firm approach to things. There's your message for the day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.